Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Carolyn from Carolyn Thrifts, and I am a reseller part-time on platforms like eBay and Poshmark. And today I have a bins haul for y'all. I was out running errands and had an extra hour between my errand and picking up my son from daycare, so I went to my favorite place in the world, the Goodwill Bins, or the Goodwill outlet. I was only there for an hour, but I did get about 18 pounds of clothes and accessories, which put me in the tier of $2.29 per pound. So ideally I'd like to get to 25 pounds because then it's $1.99 a pound, so I can save that money. So if you heard that banging, that was my almost 2-year-old banging on the door to his room because he is not yet sleeping. Toddler life. All right, so like I was saying, this is 19 pounds or 18 pounds, and I got out of there, got in pretty quick, got out pretty quick, basically went around to all the bins that were left, which by this time of day, they had taken out all the bins that are around the perimeter of the store and just left the 2 rows that are in the middle. So it was pretty easy, and I thought maybe there will be something, but it's probably gonna be really picked over. But I am telling you, like, you never know what people are looking for, and I think that's the cool thing about the bins. There are people who are looking for vintage, there are people who are looking for themselves, people looking for their kids, people looking for hard goods only. Like, you never know what people are looking for, so it's always worth looking through bins, even if they're picked over. Even if they have the tags on them like they came from a Goodwill store, because there are definitely things that I wouldn't pay $8.99, $12.99 at the Goodwill, but I would definitely pay by the pound at the Goodwill outlet. So with that being said, let's hop into it. So I have 4 categories of clothes. I have bras and accessories, which I'll start with. Then I have a bunch of athletic wear, which I pretty much always pick up. I feel like I'm a connoisseur at this point, but anything athletic wear I love. I know the brands well, and I feel like it sells, and usually for good money, even if it's something small like a bra, sports bra. Then I have a bunch of men's clothes that I couldn't pass up because I thought they were too nice, and well, we'll get into it, but I just couldn't leave them there. I have that like feeling in my heart, like someone is gonna really like this, even if it doesn't have a lot of resale value. So I hop in there and I save it from the bins and bring it home with me. And yeah. And then I have some things that I thought were really cool, some brands that I haven't ever picked up, or items from brands that I've never picked up before. So I have a pile of that as well. So let's start with bras and accessories. All right, I'll actually start with a purse. So this is a Fossil satchel bag in really beautiful 2-toned leather. So it's got the really big flap, and then it's got the inside. I feel like when I find Fossil bags, they are always really clean on the inside. I don't know if people who buy these just don't use them or what, or maybe there's just that good of quality that they just don't get ruined easily. But anyway, this is Fossil, not new to me in terms of a brand. I usually do pick up their purses if I see them because they will at least get 20 bucks, 30 bucks. I think I've even sold one for 40 bucks. It just depends on what the style is. And I've actually had a couple people reach out to me about a listing that I have up right now that is a similar, a little bit bigger Fossil bag. And they have asked me if it has the key. And that one didn't, but this little keyhole charm on the side of this bag, I think that people really love this. And if it's missing this, it might not be as valuable because those people definitely didn't buy that bag that didn't have the key on it. So this is just a crossbody. It's got an adjustable strap there with the buckle. The leather's in really good condition. I always look on the bottom to see if there's any wear, and this one has like none. So I'm excited about that. I'm hoping because it's a more substantial bag than ones that I've sold in the past. I'm hoping for $30 for this. All right, bras. So this is a really beautiful lace mesh blue, kind of a dusty blue underwire bra. And this is from a brand that I haven't seen, heard of, or sold before, obviously, called Chantel. Oops. And when I looked up, I always get bras at the bins because they're so light and they can be worth good money for how light they are. So I feel like the return on investment is usually pretty good. This one I looked up while I was at the bins because I want to stop picking things up that I'm not going to get any value from or any resale value from. So I looked this up, and this brand new with this sort of unlined lace look, this brand can sell bras $30 to $35, which is great. Used would be more like $16 to $18. As I was looking at this though, it does have a little bit of pilling, which I will clean up with my handy, trusty sweater shaver, but I realized that it doesn't have a size on it. So I need to do some more research on if I can measure it and how I would estimate the cup size. Because if you don't have the size, it's kind of in the end a little bit worthless. Yes, so we'll see. I might not end up listing that, but we'll see. All right, this next one I recognized because when I first had my son, I was looking for really great nursing bras, and this one is from Kindred Bravely. It says the name right across the bottom. And these can be pretty expensive. It's just kind of a standard soft nursing bra. The front comes down like any other, but you can tell that it's really good quality from the fabric. And so I'm really excited to see how this does. I didn't look up comps, I just knew that the brand was good, so I picked it up. Where are the rest of my bras? Maybe that was it. Oh, I do have one hat as well. So this is a really, really pretty bralette with a racer back, and it does not have a brand on it. But I thought that it was way too pretty to leave there, and I was gonna try and see if there were any other markings on it, something that would identify it in both brand and size. But the Goodwill, this has a extra small on the tag right there, so that might be the sizing. I don't know where they found that, but Goodwill wanted $4.99 for it. But in the bins, weighs literally nothing. Perfect. And then I found this beret. Let me see if I can put it on without making a fool of myself. Oh, okay. Well, it's a little small. But I looked on the inside and it's Basque. I'm probably butchering that. It's imported from France, 100% wool, and it has this really cool lion shield thing on it. I thought the label was really cool, and because it was imported and 100% wool, I thought I would Google it. I haven't yet, but whatever thrift store this came from, they wanted $7 for it. So we'll see. It's definitely more on the smaller end. Maybe I have a huge head. I'm not 100% sure, but it definitely didn't fit me. So onto the men's clothing. There are usually lots of Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, brands that are very well known, bread and butter brands, if you will, but that don't tend to get more than, I don't know, $12, $15, maybe $20, depending on what it is. But sometimes when I see things that the same person, I can recognize that the same person has donated multiple things and they're in the same size, same style maybe. I usually pick them up because I can lot them up either on Facebook Marketplace or even sometimes eBay. So that's what I did with these. So these are Nike, just compression shirts, men's size large. This one says Nike Pro. Ugh, Nike Pro Combat. I don't know what that means, but it's dry fit. They're in really nice condition, really nice red color. So there's this one, which is long sleeve. And then in the same color, same size was this short sleeve one with the same Nike swoosh. It doesn't say Combat, it just says Nike Pro, but they are literally the same color. So I'm assuming this might have come from somebody who was on a team of some kind, a sports team that, I don't know, needed different variety of compression shirts, but I think I can maybe lot this up and sell it for maybe 20 total, maybe a little more, a little less. I recently sold on Facebook Marketplace 3 compression shirts. I believe that they were all Under Armour for $35. And granted, one of them was new with tags, so I think that helped, but that wasn't too bad. All right, continuing on the sports theme and the Under Armour theme, I found this hoodie. It is definitely very thick fabric, almost like waffle, kind of that waffle knit, but not. It's definitely a jacket. It's got the hood with the toggles, and it is a great size. This says Cold Gear Reactor extra, extra large. So again, probably weighed a little bit more than, I don't know, a little bit more than I probably would have liked it to weigh, but because it's XXL, I literally just sold a Under Armour fishing long sleeve for, granted, I think it was $15, but it was 3X. So great sizes to have in the closet. Definitely sizes that people are looking for. And this is my cat. Anytime I bring home a pile of clothes, he's like, I gotta be on top. I gotta be right there. Okay, so here are the 3 sweaters that I got that I feel like are from the same person maybe, or yeah, maybe. But they are in really nice condition, and I might be able to sell them separately. I might give them away or see if I can find somebody in my family or friends who might want them. But the first one is just a very plain, this is waffle knit, plain gray sweater from Calvin Klein. It's extra large. It's kind of a different knit on the front than it is on the back. The back is like a true waffle knit, and the front is more of like a close knit. But it's seriously in such good condition, so soft. It's like, I couldn't leave it there, had to bring it home. Next up, this is a Banana Republic, very similar gray, but a little bit lighter. This is Banana Republic Factory, and how you know that is because there's the 3 dots right underneath the words Banana Republic. And I also like this one because it is an XL tall. And as a tall person, I think it's really hard to find pieces that are thrifted that fit that tall category. I think I mentioned in previous hauls that, or previous videos, that I am trying to buy more clothes that fit me, which is long arms, long legs, and brands like Gap, Banana Republic, Athleta, all those brands now have tall sizes. So whenever I'm going through just the regular Goodwill, like hanger after hanger, I'm always looking for that little tall mark on like a Gap shirt, which I found a couple, but it's honestly not often. So I thought this was good. I have a brother-in-law who is probably this size, definitely tall. Otherwise, I might give it away, but again, couldn't leave it there. And then finally, we have another Banana Republic sweater. This one is super soft also, and a really nice light blue color. This is also from the outlet. It's got the 3 dots underneath Banana Republic, but it is premium luxe yarn, and the size is XL. So that's why the fabric feels so nice. It's very cozy, and is a really pretty color, especially coming up for spring. So I might be able to sell this, but again, I don't think I can get more than $20 for it. So you kind of have to weigh, I don't know, weigh your time and effort and energy. You know, do I want to do all of the things it requires to post it on Posh? or do I want to just take one picture of it and post it on Facebook Marketplace for 15 bucks? So we'll see. The last men's piece that I got that I'm actually going to list because I've heard of this brand before is these swim trunks. You know, people are going to start thinking about spring break soon, so swim trunks, hello. It's got a really cool kind of Aztec-y print to them, and the brand on these is Chubbies, and these are XL, which is a great size. Let's see, they've got pockets on the front and then a zipper pocket on the back. I don't think that they have, oh yeah, they do have a drawstring on the inside. Yeah, these are really nice. And they've got like the full liner, but it's not just like underwear shorts, it's like full shorts underneath. I think these are gonna do well. I didn't look up comps, but I've heard of the brand before, and you can just tell from the feel of it that it's something good. So hopefully I'll get something good. So I just went to get the charger for my phone, and I just checked in on my sweet little baby boy, and he was rattling around in his room, and so I thought that he still might be awake, and he is asleep on his little bed, and he even put his little blanket on himself. Oh, my heart, so sweet. So this is another one of my cats. Both my cats are Bengals, and they are super fun, but also not very cuddly and very loud. They meow very loudly. So if you've ever heard that in any of my videos, sorry. You can imagine what it's like on conference calls. Okay, so this next chunk of my bins haul is kind of random, interesting stuff that I usually haven't picked up before, haven't found, am excited that I found. So let's jump in. The first, and you guys know that I've been looking for down coats, and I always try and manifest, even though winter here is, well, in Minnesota, it will rage for several more months, but in other places it won't. So I found this Andrew Mark down coat. It's kind of I would say a taupe or a beige. It's 90% down, 10% miscellaneous feathers. When I buy coats, I always check that the zippers work, all the zippers everywhere, because there's nothing worse than getting home and the zipper's broken and you totally didn't realize it. I almost picked up like a packable North Face, and I almost put it in my cart, and I was like, no, you should check the zipper. And of course, it didn't even have a pull on it, which was probably why it was still in the bins. Anyway, speaking of cleaning up and sweater shaving potentially, these are a pair of Zara Basic leggings. They're thick, almost like pant pants, but they are like almost like a, I don't know, thick workout legging. And there's the Zara Basic label. Size medium. They will need some sweater shaving on some of the seams, but I'm hoping, I just sold, obviously very different from pants, I just sold a Zara Basic blazer for $45, and I was very happy with that. I'm not a Zara shopper, so I don't 100% know what the different Zara brands or lines are, but that was Zara Basic, so I didn't want to pass this up. Again, speaking of sweater shaving, an actual sweater. This is a cabbie cardigan. It's kind of like the, I don't want to say like teacher or grandpa cardigan. It's got pockets on the front. It's a green, really pretty green with black accents, black shoulders, if you can see that. And it does need a serious sweater shave. And I've actually never sold cabbie. But I know that there are kind of different tags, different ages of tags, and this one I believe is the newer one. So I thought that was a positive towards getting this. And then I looked up the sell-through rate on eBay, and these were selling like multiple sweaters a day every day for the last, I don't know, maybe forever. I only went back to like mid-December, but there was just tons of sold comps, and they were anywhere from 25 to 35 depending on what the condition was, what the kind of sweater is, whatever. But I thought if they sell that quickly, I'm gonna clean it up. I think it'll be worth it to clean it up and get it listed and have it sell fast. So, okay, so this is a wild card. I have no idea. So the deal is that I have, and I don't even know if this is like Y2K or just like vintage. It could be like 90s, I guess. Anyway, I've been avoiding going on Depop, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just an extra platform. I don't want to deal with it. But I made a Depop account today, and I posted some low-rise flare jeans from Silver Jeans that were actually probably mine or my sister's from junior high, high school. Anyway, so now that I'm on Depop and now that there's that whole world opened up to me, I picked up this jean jacket. And it's really like, it's definitely got that vintage floral kind of 90s. I remember wearing leggings that had this like exact floral pattern on it, but it's a black jean jacket in a really, really nice condition, like almost not worn at all. And then it's got the detail on the front, on the collar, and then fully on the back. So I feel like this could do well. I'll probably list it on Depop and eBay. The brand is Denim & Co. And it is one thing I picked up that has the Goodwill tag on it. And Goodwill wanted $8.99. This is a size large, 100% cotton. Yeah, I think it's cute. It's not something that I would ever wear, but I think that people who are a little bit more fashionable probably would. So I think it's worth a shot, and it's a large, so I think that makes it worth it even more. Okay, I'm saving the best for last because it was literally sitting on top of a bin, and I swear if there's a stain on it after looking it over so many times, I'm gonna be so mad. But in one moment. So this is, we are a hockey family, and this is a Bauer jacket. I didn't even check the insulation contents. I have no idea if it's down, but it is a puffer and it's super lightweight, so I got it anyway. It is just Bauer team, size large. I'm assuming that's a men's large, probably a men's large. I'm gonna do more research on it. I literally just saw Bauer and I was like, that's a hockey brand that I know, and I grabbed it, and it's lightweight. So I'm hoping that when I look at the material tag, it says down all over it and it's worth $1 million. We'll see. Okie dokie. So, dun 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 dun, drum roll please. I didn't even look up comps on this. It's new with tags, but it doesn't say the original price. But it was literally, I walked in, I went down the row of bins to the left, I just saw a tag. I didn't even see the dress. I saw a tag sticking up, and I saw that it was connected to a Madewell tag. So this is a beautiful, oh, it's like getting washed out, a beautiful cream colored peasant tiered hem. It's too long for me to even, it's at least a midi, if not maxi dress. And then it's got the, I can't remember what these are called, but like the little dots, pin dots, something like that. And it's short sleeve with a really sweet little bow on each sleeve. I just think it's adorable, and I'm really hoping there's not like a huge rip somewhere or a big stain, but it is size medium, and I'll have to look to see if I can find the original price. But Madewell isn't cheap, and especially like a really, like a nice pretty maxi dress. I just bought a dress from there. I ended up returning it because I didn't wear it, but I ended up buying a Madewell dress from Nordstrom Rack for a wedding, and it was $89 at Nordstrom Rack. So I'm really excited about this. I hope that it does super well coming into spring. It's like, I don't know, I'm not hip with the lingo, but maybe like cottagecore. Yes, I was very happy to find that. It was kind of one of those moments where you look around and you're like, am I being punked? Like, is somebody like, oh yeah, it's got that major stain on it, she's never gonna see it, watching me put it in my cart? I don't know. All right, friends and fam, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that whatever you were doing while you were watching it, if you were looking at me, scrolling on your phone, maybe doing your own work as a reseller, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. And I hope you learned something, and I hope you had fun, and we'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.